And at the buzzer! And at the buzzer! He called it!
Live from Clarence Turner Gymnasium, this is DeJuan Wagner Court, BFA Sports coverage of the NJSIAA playoffs featuring the Camden Panthers. It's a second-round matchup as they take on Medford Tech. The Jaguars are the 9 seed, and, of course, Camden coming in the top seed in Group 2 South action here tonight. I'm Chris Losey along with Coffee Jones tonight, where we will try it again to see if we can find some competition for this Panthers team. They are on a 19-game winning streak. They put 105 points on the board last week, or rather last time, 2 days ago, in their win against Oakcrest. So let's start with Camden. Same message for Coach Brunson in the locker room. Everybody's tough.
Everybody's going to be – this is going to be their Game 7. This is going to be their Super Bowl. This is going to be their NBA Finals when you're playing against the top team in South Jersey and what should be clearly the top team in the state of New Jersey in the Camden Panthers. They're going to get up in you defensively. They're going to play that full-court press. They got the length, the athletic ability. They got the All-American and DJ Wagner. Aaron Bradshaw is going to be cleaning the glass, blocking shots. This team is going to be tough to score upon. I got to see what Medford Tech is going to try to do offensively.
Medford are here because they beat the 8th seed Collingswood team, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
I am. My daughter Kelsey is here with me. A couple other friends of mine. Jerome Allen, the hip-hop artist from Blackwood, New Jersey, is here. There's a lot of fans. The mayor's supposed to be here. It's going to be a packed house for this second-round Group 2 matchup here, Chris.
You know, because of the mayor, I wasn't allowed to park in my usual spot. I had to go find another one.
We got to talk about that. We got to go to legislation. How does Chris Losey get moved out for the mayor?
All right, so in a minute we're going to throw it down to our public address announcer here tonight. Again, a packed house. The restrictions are pretty much mostly lifted. Coffee, and that's good news.
Yeah, it's good news. We can get the fans back into the game. I see they've been selling the Camden High T-shirts, the masks, all for the Panthers to support this team as they try to make a run at a state championship.
There is the huddle for the High. They are huddling behind a basket. Last time we had the dunk cam. We have it again tonight. We have all of the kids in the corner holding 10s and 9s. I didn't see any 9s. I saw nothing but 10s.
Well, we got DJ Wagner. He bounced up for a nice reverse jam. Elijah Perkins tried a windmill. Aaron Bradshaw was just grabbing rebounds from either side of the paint, no matter where he stood with his long arms and frame, and dunking. He tried to tear the rim down the last time we were here.
So that's our setup for tonight. When we come back, we will have National Anthem, the starting lineups for tonight's playoff action between Camden and Medford here on BFA.
Hello everyone, Dr. Fred McAlpin from Premier Orthopedic Associates. As a working parent of 3 student athletes, I know how challenging it can be to make every game in person for so many reasons these days. I wish that I had more of those special moments on video to share with our loved ones, near and far, for years to come. Our team here at Premier Orthopedics is proud to partner with our friends at BFA Sports to support South Jersey schools and their families to provide all of you with virtual front row seats to cherish these special memories for years to come. Now, for 24 years and counting, we are grateful to be the premier choice of orthopedic pain management care for so many families. From discovery and assessing an injury to the recovery through physical therapy, we are here to serve you. Although we hope we don't see you soon, we're here for you when you need us. Well, it's almost game time. As parents, we have helped our kids by shooting hundreds of basketballs and throwing just as many baseballs to bring them to their current great skill level. And we aren't as young as we used to be. Don't worry, we can help you too. Hey, enjoy the game.
It's an electric atmosphere tonight in Camden as we get ready. Again, our national anthem and then the starting lineups tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Court here at the Panthers Gymnasium, home of your Camden Panthers. It is NJSIAA Boys Basketball Tournament, South Jersey Group 2. Panthers tonight hosting the Jaguars from Medford Tech. At this time, please rise for the national anthem. Superintendent McCombs, Principal Bullock, Athletic Director Phillips, Head Coach Rick Brunson, welcome to the high. And now your starting lineups for the Jaguars. Here's the freshman, number 5, Nestor Rice. Sophomore, number 24, Miles Primus. Sophomore, number 13, Robbie Conway. Sophomore, number 3, Terry Powell. And senior number 10, Brandon Comet. And now, starting from your Camden Panthers, he's a 6-foot junior, number 1, Sion Medley. 6'7" junior, number 35, Dacier Haskins. 7-foot junior, number 2, Aaron Bradshaw. 6'3" junior, number 21, DJ Wagner. And 6'4" senior, number 5, Elijah Hopkins.
And there they are, the starting lineups tonight. Here they come. Brought to you by RK Chevrolet. When you have taken the unfortunate heart foul, call Dr. Dwyer and his talented team of physicians at Premier Orthopedic Associates. They will provide the premier orthopedic care you've come to expect. With 8 convenient locations to serve you, Dr. Dwyer and team will provide the assist you need to get you right back in the game. Call Premier at 856-690-1616. Tonight's game is also brought to you by RK Auto Group. Looking for your next new or used car or truck? Look no further than the talented starting lineup at RK Auto Group. Their knowledgeable and customer-centric team will make your next buying experience a layup while you leave feeling like an MVP. Take the short drive to Delsey Drive in Vineland or make a fast break to www.rkautogroup.com and check out their roster of vehicles and services. BFA Sports proud to bring you Camden High School basketball tonight. Second round matchup between the Jaguars of Medford Tech and the Camden Panthers. The starting 5 for Medford. And you can see Aaron Bradshaw was tapping with Brandon Palmer, and Palmer didn't even go for it.
We're not even going to try that. I'm going to just save my little kinetic energy trying to go up with Mr. Bradshaw.
That's a business decision. Sion Medley in the middle. Wagner, DeShear, Haskins, Aaron Bradshaw. Elijah Perkins are the starting 5 for Camden.
I do like the defensive pressure. They're pushing up, trying to extend.
Bradshaw wasn't ready for that bullet pass, and we've got a jump ball. Palmer and Bradshaw, the starting 5 for Medford, are Trey Powell, Nesta Rice, Brandon Palmer, Robbie Conyer, and Miles Primus. How come nobody has a true center anymore? 3 forwards and 2 guards.
You talk about Camden's got one. I tell you that. The first turnover of the game, forced by the Panthers defense.
And Haskins gets the 3. And we're off and running tonight. Panthers up 3-0.
Can they handle this pressure defense? They're not sitting back in that zone like they did the opening round game. Camden's coming out, pressing up the gate.
From the corner, Primus, no good. And the rebound to Haskins. Sion Medley blows right by Rice, pulls up, can't get it. And Primus has a board for Medford. By the way, we've got other action tonight. Another playoff game going on down in South Jersey. We'll tell you more about that. That's Brandon Palmer. And that's Trey Powell. He's the scorer for this team. Got it blocked, but the follow is good from Primus.
Yeah, they get the offensive rebound off the block shot by DJ Wagner. 2 points on the board for the Jaguars.
Well, the Medford contingent making themselves heard thus far. That's them in that corner. Trying to get it down to DJ. Look at that scoop, but he couldn't get it to go. And a rebound to Robbie Conyer. What would Medford have to do to shock the world tonight?
They got to make shots. That's going to be the first thing. Don't turn the ball over. Be able to get shots, but you got to be able to make them, especially when we get those three-point opportunities right there.
Bad miss, though, from Palmer, and a run out for Haskins, but look how fast the Jags got back on defense. Haskins flying through, in and out, floorboard, and in transition goes Conyer. Then the pass was for Primus, he couldn't handle it. And a turnover, Panthers get it back. The second turnover for Medford.
But a good job by Brandon Palmer as Haskins comes down the lane. He stands in there tough to try to take the charge. No call by the referee, but he forces the missed layup, and they get the defensive rebound.
Wagner, kick out. Perkins fakes a 3. They set it up for Wagner from the corner. The 3 no good. Follow is good. Perkins is on the board. It's 5-2.
Offensive rebounds are always deadly, any level. Good hustle.
Primus tried to turn on that, didn't go. And the other way, we got a foul called as Haskins goes to the basket. You saw a quick shot of Coach Nick Powell of the Jaguars in his 15th season at Medford. With a record of 15-11 overall. They play out of the Burlington County Patriot League, where they had a 4-3 mark. Good enough for a 9th seed here in this bracket, and then they took out Collingswood on Monday night. One more for Haskins.
Sheer Haskins, he was our Avenue Black player of the game in the opening round matchup Monday night. He's coming out here aggressive, already got 4 points, couple rebounds, pushing the pace.
Why'd you give it to him, by the way?
Just the way that he plays aggressive. You see him, he's one of the most versatile players you'll find in the country, and I think a college is going to find a steal in him. There should be some more Power 5 schools trying to get him to play.
Oh, and Bradshaw thought he got a clean block. However, Conyer will go to the line. It'll be Bradshaw's first.
I mean, it seemed like Bradshaw had to duck his head not to hit his head on the backboard. He got up so high to make that block. I don't know about that call, but you're going to get 2 free throws at the line for Conyer.
Yeah, it looked clean. This is Robbie Conyer, a sophomore. One more. It's Camden by 3, and the pass out of bounds. It was off of Powell. Panthers will keep possession here on right in front of us. Wagner spinning in, pulling up, short. Bradshaw's got to follow.
Another offensive rebound. There's nothing you can do about that. 7'1" frame. You try to box out. He follows the missed shot by DJ Wagner. Gets the putback.
It's Camden by 5. Long three from Palmer, no good. Rebound, DJ Wagner in transition. There he goes, and he's got the double team right away, Coffee.
Good pass. You get it right back to DJ Wagner. It's
He's
great
not
ball
going to
movement.
miss all of these. Haskins with a big follow.
Third offensive rebound for Camden. They're back into that pressure defense again.
They're up by 7. Primus with the left-handed three, no good. And Haskins is going to fly.
Hey. Top shelf. 9 points for Deshair Haskins already. He gets the run out. You don't want to get in the track meet with Camden. He plays above the rim here on BFA Sports.
Nick Powell sensing some kind of, perhaps, the beginning of the momentum going severely towards Camden, and he calls his first timeout. It's 13-4. I knew you were going to do it.
Man of my word.
Yeah.
Well, last second change, we had
Powell didn't like the call from the officials. He's still in his ear. That's Sebastian Haley, joining by Chris Martin, and the referee tonight is Frank Thiel. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I haven't seen a team play this type of pressure defense on the ball against Camden since that Roselle Catholic game here at home. These guys are trying to extend this defense.
Yeah, Perkins, the roll is good.
Just so many different ways that they could beat you. This would be a top 10 team in the state without the All-Americans, DJ Wagner and Aaron Bradshaw. But you had them in, they become a national powerhouse.
Another unforced error, the turnover. That's their third already for the Jags. Cannot do that against this team. Can't do it against anybody, but especially this team. And Hoskins now again. 3 more for Deshair.
I guess he liked the jacket from Avenue Black, and he's like, look, Coffee, I might want to get another one for a family member.
Oh, the other end. That's a block by Haskins. Snuffed Conyer out of there. Wagner, short. Back the other way. Here's Primus. But Medley was back on defense. Sets up this.
I didn't even look at the rim. You got to take that shot. Good job by Fleming, closing out to the shooters.
The first mention of Fleming. And there goes Nestor Rice. It's Camden by 11.
Oh, you got a backdoor lob to Big Bradshaw. He had a small guy on him at the back of that zone.
Everybody's a small guy on him. There's Wagner, had it knocked out of his hands.
But he had Trey Powell on him. He's the smallest guy on the floor for the Jaguars, number 3. He was down in the block, covering on the backside of that zone. They didn't get the ball to him.
The height for this Medford team is 6'6" senior Brandon Palmer, number 10. Kumir Amin, his 3 into the ball game, no good. Palmer's got a rebound. Fast first quarter, 1:45 to go. Look at the hands. That was even Haskins. Almost a turnover. Medford's able to regain possession with 1:35 to go.
See how every defender comes up. He's in a stance. His knees are bent.
And there goes Powell. Went right by Medley. Had to kick it out.
Look at that. You get penetration into the lane, but you don't even get an open shot because that's how great these defenders swarm.
Wagner from behind almost came up with that strip. Baseline. No sail. They have to kick it out. And the three is good. And that is Trey Powell on the board.
You got to knock down threes. You're going to pull off an upset. You got to knock down threes, and the steal nearly.
Look out. Rasheer Fleming is on the board.
Coach decided to bring Fleming off the bench and started Haskins. It paid off because he's got 12 points, couple rebounds, couple steals already in the first quarter.
Wagner weaving. Oh, look at that move. Julius Irving-esque. With a half a minute to go in the first. And Camden now's up by 12. Fleming got a hand on that, but it'll stay with Medford. We got 28 seconds left. This is Nestor Rice. He's got a three-pointer. Kick it out. Amin hit the deck on the drive. And after the dish, there's Powell. He's got 5. 10-point lead for Camden. Last possession for the Panthers. They swing it 3 times. 4 seconds. Medley doesn't know. There's an alley-oop. Fleming. No, but he'll go to the line.
Great pass by Sion Medley. Just seeing the big fella at the back of that zone. Throws it up. Almost got the and one opportunity, but Fleming's going to get 2 shots at the line.
With 1 second to go. We'll also check the bracket as we did the other night. See where we are. It's a good idea, right? 1 out of 2 for Fleming with a second to go. Oh, Wagner's got a chance. Oh. No good. On the steal, he had a shot at it. After 1 tonight, it's 23-12. Camden in front here on BFA.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Getting ready to start the second here tonight on BFA. Chris Losey, Coffee Jones, the BFA Sports crew is here. And traveling is not a violation when looking for streetwear with flair. At Avenue Black at the Deptford Mall. Avenue Black is the hottest and latest fashions of contemporary luxury shirts, hoodies, pants, jackets, and more. Light up the scoreboard with style with the Avenue Black squad now at the Deptford Mall, or shop online at avenueblack.shop. Avenue Black, sponsor of tonight's player of the game, primetime player of the game. Observations after the first 8, Mr. Jones.
I like what I see from Med Tech defensively, trying to get up into the Camden ball handlers a little more aggressive than most teams have been, trying to sit back and conserve their energy. But you can't forget to box out. 3 offensive rebounds have cost them this 11-point deficit.
Whistle and a timeout from Nick Powell. No, it was from Camden. And this will be a full timeout, so we'll take it with him.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
When you've taken the unfortunate hard foul, call Dr. Dwyer and his talented team of physicians at Premier Orthopedic Associates. They'll provide the premier orthopedic care you've come to expect. With 8 convenient locations to serve you, Dr. Dwyer and team will provide the assist you need to get you right back in the game. Call Premier at 856-690-1616. Premier Orthopedic Associates is a proud sponsor of high school basketball on BFA. Elijah Perkins with an up and under.
Great job by Perkins getting that backdoor cut, using that right hand to scoop that reverse layup.
And there's the full court pressure again. Palmer's having all kinds of problems with it. Before they threw it away, they were able to get the timeout. Nick Powell called for it, and he got it. This will be a 30-second timeout. So a reminder of the quarterfinal round that's going on tonight. Of course, you've got this one. Then we also have 5 versus 4. That actually should be a final now. That was a 5:30 start. Overbrook, the 4 seed. Manchester Township, the 5 seed. Haddonfield, number 3 against number 6 Middle. 6 o'clock tonight.
Middle Township.
And hold on, Sterling, number 2 seed, and Cinnaminson. And they were all before this. They should be final very soon, so we'll have to look that one up.
Don't sleep on the 6 seed. Middle Township, coached by former McDonald's All-American Lamar Greer, Florida State player, played in the NBA overseas, different places. It'll be a tough out.
They get through the press. Primus, a nice cut, and that is Conyer with the finish.
Good job by Conyer using his body control, double pumping.
Oh, wow, they're going to call a jump ball. Aaron Bradshaw had one hand over top Brandon Palmer. See if we have that again. Do we have that again, Ryan? Probably not. An interesting jump ball. Whoa. Palmer looked like he kind of had a violation under the can't run that one. Coffey wants an over and back on that. He was very close. And Medley with the steal. The foul is called. And this is on Trey Powell.
Yeah, I'm watching. We're sitting right here at the half-court line. I'm looking. Like, I've seen him step over and back a couple of times as he went lateral across half-court. But they get the turnover nonetheless. That's the 4th one forced by the Panthers defense in this first half.
Usually that number's in double digits by halftime, and they're on pace to do that again. Wagner, no good. He's 0 for 4. Haskins, Perkins. They get it down low, and Bradshaw got stripped. Trey Powell the other way. And Medley
great strip, and
with
that's
the
off his
hands,
foot. Good
and that
job.
went off of the foot of Primus.
Sion Medley not quitting on his defense. He's the smallest guy on the floor for Camden, but he gets back and gets the clean strip.
So we got some scores coming in. 4th quarter, Haddonfield 40, Middle Township 20. 3.5 to go, and Haskins up top. Got loose, and he's got 2 more. This is Powell. Primus flying, and it got snuffed by Perkins. Try it again, and he scores. Primus scores over Perkins, and he gave him a nice glare. But Wagner in transition the other way, and it's a travel.
Primus has something to say a little bit, flexing his muscles as he jumped into the chest of Bradshaw. As we get the Jaguar faithful coming over here from Medford, cheering on their squad as they try to close it under a double-digit deficit on this possession.
The lead is 11. That went off of Fleming. Jags keep possession. And Nestor Rice throws it away.
6 turnover the first half.
You can see the frustration from Coach Powell there.
It has to be. Your guys are playing hard. You knocked down a couple shots. You got into the paint and scored against these shot blockers. Cannot afford to turn the ball over, giving away free possessions. See Teron Murray, the young fella, is in the game early. Camden going into their bench, and he pulls it.
Not there. Fleming's got a board. Medley from out top. No good. Wagner up top. Fleming has a floorboard and a reset for the Panthers. Again, Murray in and out. And then it was Wagner on the rebound, and that's going to be an attempt. Watch here, Coffee.
That's 3 offensive rebounds in the same possession. If you're going to box out anybody, the All-American DJ Wagner, reigning Gatorade State Player of the Year, is one guy you got to put a body on.
Primus did a nice job on the box out on the first attempt, but Fleming was able to get a floorboard and set up that offensive sequence, and this is Wagner. And you know the worst part about this whole thing with this young man? He's coming back.
Yeah, it's pretty scary for some schools here in South Jersey. I know some colleges are relieved right now that they don't have to face him in the Big East, the Big Ten, ACC, SEC, wherever he decides to end up. He goes out west to the Pac-12.
Out of bounds. You get used to it. The Panthers, they're just everywhere defensively. They have their hands on everything. Whoops. Watch our monitor now. Is that us? Maybe we should back this up a little bit. There we go.
Going up.
Oh, my. Wagner hangs. And they're just in awe here in Camden. A blocking foul on the baseline on Sion Medley.
4th steal in the first half for DJ Wagner. He goes up, and clearly he can play above the rim. It's in his bloodline.
Substitution for Camden. How could you miss him? It's Aaron Bradshaw back in the game. He's even above the monitor. He's standing here. Camden's got a 15-point lead here, and now it's about to be 17. Perkins decided not to jam it. And a travel call and another turnover.
And we're quickly at 9. That's 6 turnovers in the second quarter alone, and we're not even halfway through. This Medford Tech team is starting to crumble a little bit early in this game.
Coach Powell is talking to Sion Medley. Medley got a smile out of that. 15 years here.
Asking him maybe he doesn't want to transfer, you know. He's got a year left.
You hear yeah-ee from the crowd, but Elijah Perkins no good. 4:25 to go. The lead is 17.
Oh, got the ball up.
No good. Primus follows.
Second time Primus has got a bucket on a putback. Good hustle by that young man.
Wow. DJ Wagner.
You know, I was talking to, oh, wow, great steal by Sion Medley.
Haskins with the tip. The recipe for Camden, it's simple. Own the turnover battle, own the glass. Doesn't matter if the long-distance shooting's not there tonight. Meanwhile, that's a nice dish, and Primus got slammed. Bradshaw called for the foul. Not many believe it here.
You'll see here the pump fake. He goes up. Let's see. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. I don't even see the player.
I don't
even see Miles. He's not even complaining about it. He tried to go up against the big fella. Doesn't get the shot block, but
it's the look.
He's good.
It looked bad. That's the problem. It looked bad. Hey, are you going to let that man sit next to you?
He's all right.
Is he all right? Does he have a ticket? One for two. Camden up 18. Medley.
Oh,
He's
man,
on the
that's
board.
That's his move. I've seen him do it time and time again. When they needed a bucket, Sion Medley just comes down, quick in and out dribble, gets to the mid-range pull-up.
It's Rice. This is Primus and a blocking foul. And it's on Elijah Perkins. Four team fouls for each team here in the second. It's nice to be in a packed house, isn't it? Rice gave it up, and the three is good from Conyer.
Conyer hits a bucket. He's got 7 so far in the first half, Chris.
Showed some distance, too, with that long one.
Look at this pressure defense. You would think this is Camden in the red shirts, the way they're trapping in this 2-3 zone and closing out the shooters.
Wagner, ice cold, but there's Fleming with a follow.
9th offensive rebound of the game for the Panthers.
See, that's the good news and the bad news for the Jaguars. Now, there's a long three from Conyer that's no good. Primus battles with Haskins on the rebound, and it will go to Camden. So here's the good news and the bad news. The good news is for Medford, DJ Wagner is 0 for 6 from long distance. The bad news is DJ Wagner is 0 for 6 from long distance.
Oh, he can heat up at any given time. You see him in the corner over here. Do not leave him. They'll run that pin play. And there it is. That's a bucket, Chris. Oh, he missed it.
Nope.
He
Follow,
gets
though.
to steal his
Perkins.
5th in the first half.
Just keep shooting them up because the Panthers own the glass right now. Second and third chance opportunities has ballooned this lead to 21. Primus might have got away with a walk.
Great pass.
Conyer can't finish that. Bunny back the other way. Wagner, turn Palmer inside out. That is NBA quality right there, Coffee.
Just the patience, taking that extra dribble to get by the big fella who was flat-footed.
Palmer was in rhythm to fire the three up, but then he lost control of it. Here's Rice. Tough shot. He had Perkins in his face. Following the miss, the alley-oop. Perkins couldn't get it. On the ground, it's Palmer. And they threw it away.
These teams aren't too familiar with each other. In the last 10 years, they've only played twice. 2016, Camden beat Medford Tech 82-54. And in 2013, it was a three-point ball game, Camden versus Medford Tech. But that's it between these two South Jersey's teams.
Wagner, no, and then hit the shot clock off the rim. And DJ, you can see him frustrated.
Who the bad news is for. Should Camden hold on to this 23-point lead, whoever they're going to play in the next round? If DJ Wagner 0 for 7 from 3, you know he's going to heat up. He's not going to have back-to-back games shooting like this.
That was Nestor Rice. No. Conyer, 3, short. Rebound to Haskins. Down to a minute to go until halftime. Fast-moving game, and Wagner dishes the ball movement to the corner. Haskins, 3, no good.
It's good ball movement, though. Penetration and kick by DJ Wagner. They get a wide-open look. You cannot argue with that.
Down to 45 seconds. That's a runner from Trey Powell. Doesn't go. Primus finds himself loose.
I like it.
Whistle and a traveling call against Sion Medley. And I like how they looked over at coach all the time. Like, what did I do? Happened right in front of us. 21-point lead for Camden. 39.7 to go until halftime here tonight on BFA. Chris Losey, Coffee Jones, the BFA Sports crew here tonight. We got a split crew tonight. Talk about that in a second. Down to 30 seconds. Rice, good ball movement by the Jags. Primus can't get the 3. And Rick Brunson's going to get a quick timeout with 24.2 to go. That's until halftime, by the way.
Well, Medford Tech, I love their intensity and the way their fan base is trying to cheer on their squad. The 9th seed, they pulled off the upset in the opening round against Collingswood High School. Coming in here against the #1 team in the state, the Camden Panthers. They're fighting. Last 5 games, Medford Tech is averaging 54 points a game. They're a little bit under that pace. They're only allowing 47 points, which is pretty good defensively, but this is not your average team that you face in the New Jersey State playoffs. 87 points per game Camden's put up in the last 5, all victories for the Panthers.
Yep, like you said, they haven't met in 6 years. Camden, they're just a powerhouse, and they know it. And they didn't even have a home last year. Remember, they were using Woodrow
in the
Wilson
country
High School. Following the timeout, 20 seconds. Haskins, Medley, spinning Haskins. He's got 2 more with 10 seconds to go. Primus scoops, can't get it, and that does it count for Perkins? It does. That's the end of the first half tonight here in Camden. Looking for the perfect place for your event, destination, wedding, or even a round of challenging golf? Our friends at Eastland Golf Course and the Greenview Inn guarantee your experience will have you feeling like an MVP. Owner Rob Bono and team provides the winning menu of fine dining that will exceed expectations. Tee up your next round of golf, Sweet 16 party or dinner by calling 856-691-5558. That number again is 856-691-5558. The Eastland Golf Course and the Greenview Inn. Halftime on BFA.
No good, Frederick! And at the buzzer! And at the buzzer! He called it!
You'll find the hottest and latest trends in affordable luxury and suburban streetwear at Avenue Black in the Deptford Mall. Their in-house designs, Avenue Black, Urbane, and designed by Charles J., have seen a significant rise in notoriety, rocked by everyone from Swizz Beatz to Paige Hurd and Romeo Miller. You'll love the affordable high-end boutique store that houses all the best designs, edgy styles, and limited editions at Avenue Black.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trina Lisko, a provider here at Premier Orthopedic Associates. I love that we get to watch these athletes play again. There is nothing better than being able to participate in an activity that you love. However, I know that COVID has us all a little less active than we would like, especially if weather conditions don't allow us to get outside and we've been restricted from the gym. Now is the time to consider some cross-training. Consider body-weighted activities, which are my favorite. Do timed interval repetitions with a little rest in between to help keep your heart rate up and activate your cardiovascular system. We can all stay healthy and active during this time. Remember to start slow and work technique before progressing to higher repetitions. Slow and steady will do the job.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trina Lisko, a provider here at Premier Orthopedic Associates. If your back is limiting what you can do, don't worry, you're not alone. There is a reason when you look up exercises on Dr. Google, they don't always work for you. Not all back pain is the same and therefore should not be treated the same. Whether your back pain requires a simple fix or more advanced treatment, come see us at Premier Orthopedic Associates. We always have your back.
Welcome back to Camden, everybody. Getting ready to start the third quarter tonight. Camden up big, 47-24 here on BFA. Chris Losey, Coffee Jones, the BFA Sports crew is here. The BFA Sports crew is also in Egg Harbor Township, where the Eagles ran all over Cedar Creek tonight. It was a 38-point blowout, so EHT will advance. That game was called by our own Doug Stasic and Steve Westcott. And I apologize to Cedar Creek fans everywhere because it was Clearview. So, Coffee, what are your observations from the first 16 minutes?
Well, obviously, you got to look at the pressure defense by Camden. They put on 12 turnovers they forced from the Jaguars in the first half. They got 10 offensive rebounds, and that's what's led to this 23-point lead for them at halftime.
So looking at the stat sheet, one thing that jumps out, though, DJ Wagner, he's got 10, but he left 21 points on the floor because he's 0 for 7 from three-point land.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of anxiousness from DJ being able to, get some shots up. We've seen some stars in the building. Coach John Calipari from Kentucky.
I know you could say
is
that.
here in the building.
I didn't even know you could say that.
Yeah. Some guys around watching, just staying calm.
Okay. Here we go. It'll be Camden to start as we start the third, and I'll tell you what, Frank Thiel, what a nice man he is. Isn't he one of the officials? He waited for us. He said, "You good, Chris?" I said, "We're good to go."
Yes, sir.
All right, Haskins, Medley, Bradshaw, Perkins, and Wagner are the starting five for Camden, and Wagner starts off with a strong penetration.
Comes right out of the gate.
He's got 12. And here comes the full court. And Medford's had all kinds of problems with it all night, including now. Medley with the steal on Palmer.
And one.
Count it.
Sion Medley. He's kind of the lead dog of this team at the point guard position. The smallest guy, the biggest heart. Gets the steal, 13th turnover forced, and gets the and one to start the third quarter off.
So again, it was Egg Harbor Township over Clearview. Second round playoff matchup. Medley completes the three-point play. Here comes the pressure again. Palmer, they get it through. Conyer, he had 7 points in that quarter, or half, and the foul is called, and Primus will go to the line. Bradshaw, that's going to be his third, I believe. That is his third. And he's going to get a talking to from Sion Medley. One more for Primus. He's only a sophomore, this kid. Good-looking left-handed shooter, and he just jinxed me because he made 1 out of 2. Camden in control here, early third tonight on BFA. Haskins from the corner, short, rebound, foul is on, oh my. If that's on Bradshaw, it is. That is his fourth. Aaron Bradshaw might have an early night tonight. What do you think, Coffee?
I think they don't need him with this squad that they got and this turnover pressure defense. 7 steal by DJ Wagner in the game.
2 of them were questionable calls, though. Fleming comes up with it, and that's easy.
Another assist. And 8th steal by DJ Wagner. He gives it back, though. I'm going to give him credit for that one.
So what do you have now?
I got 8 steals for DJ.
In the corner, Conyer no good. Haskins has a board.
Great feed to the big man ahead, DJ Wagner. I can see the smile on the face of the coaches and scouts that are here just watching this kid as Mr. Fleming gets out ahead of the pack and plays up above the rim.
Traveling is not a violation when looking for a change of pace for fashion at Avenue Black at the Deptford Mall. Avenue Black has the hottest and latest fashions of shirts, hoodies, pants, jackets, and more. When you want to feel like a champion, then you need to look like a champion. Visit them in the Deptford Mall or shop online at avenueblack.shop. Call them at 856-432-2033. Coffee, you saw Mrs. Losey in the house, right?
Yes, sir.
You want to go to Avenue Black. Haskins almost got a piece of that. Conyer at the other end missed it.
Great
and
hustle by
here's DJ
Fleming.
Wagner running out with Medley. Medley. No, he's fouled.
Great hustle by Fleming to get back. You get the pump fake by Conyer, but Fleming hustles. He's got to get around that big body, 6'8" frame, long arms as well. And the missed layup forced 2 free throws on the other end on the pull-up shot by Sion Medley.
This is Medley from the line. It's a perfect 2 for 2 from the line tonight. So if you want to look at the bracket, I believe you said in our last telecast, somebody for dessert maybe?
Yeah, I mean, and it's struggling because you're going to get a DJ Wagner coming off a 0 for 7 from 3 start to this game. So you better hope he kind of heats up in this game before they take him out and doesn't save the rest of those buckets that you know he's got in the tank for Friday night.
If the score holds, Camden will take on the winner of the 4-5 matchup between Overbrook and Manchester Township, which should be final. So we'll see if we can get a report on that as Conyer cleans up 2 for him. Five and a half to go in the third, and look at the ball movement now by the Panthers. That ball didn't touch the floor for about 30 seconds. In the corner, the 3 is good from Perkins.
Elijah Perkins had 10 in the first half. He's got his first 3 here in the second half. 13 points for the game.
More pressure. Conyer, and a foul is called underneath. I believe it's going to be on Medley. He's calling goaltending and a technical foul. We've got a technical foul, and Rick Brunson wants to know why. That is Sebastian Haley.
Yeah, but you know, in that situation, it doesn't have to be coming down or a typical goaltending shot. If you block a shot after the foul is called.
He had given a technical foul sign, I thought, but I guess he didn't. And they want an explanation on that.
12 in the game for Robbie Conyer.
We'll see if we can get clarification on that call. And as it stands, it's a 3-point play. I have no idea what they call. They call goaltending as Medley buries a 3 from deep.
Sion Medley's got 7 in the third quarter as his lead is ballooned up to 34 points. And they're still pressing. That was a walk there.
Sure was.
Tough day for Brandon Palmer. He's the big man on this unit for the Jaguars. But you're going up against trees like Rasheer Fleming, who's kind of the third big that they throw at you with Haskins and Aaron Bradshaw for the Camden Panthers.
Oh, take your pick.
You can't forget about Cornelius Robinson. He's one of the strongest players you'll see. And, Chris, you know I do a lot of Ivy League football and different things. We're going to probably go to the Princeton-Penn game down at the Palestra this Saturday. This Camden team looks like an Ivy League. No, I'm not calling the game, but I'm just going to watch as a fan.
I know,
but this Camden team looks like a college basketball team. I mean, when you look at this lineup.
No doubt.
They've got the size and the athletics.
No doubt.
Ability.
Wagner, and he's going to start heating up. You can just tell. Trying to find the final in that game between Manchester, as there's Primus and the foul call from Fleming. Frank Thiel with that call. Crowd didn't think so. Manchester Township and Overbrook. We're still looking for that final.
I got to give Miles Primus his due. He's jumping right in the chest of these shot blockers.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to pull up and get his 6th free throw of the game.
One more for Primus. Just cannot find it. We will. Primus makes them both. Camden by 24. Teron Murray into the game now. Try to get it to Fleming on the pass from Perkins. Knocked out of bounds by Conyer. Now this is very frustrating that I can't find this score. You know that. Missed opportunity there for the Panthers, and Brandon Palmer comes away with it. Gets through the pressure. That's Aaron Lassiter, number 2 into the game. That's the first substitution for Coach Powell for the Jaguars tonight.
15th turnover in the game.
Still no from long distance. Fleming with a board. There's Murray. You're going to try it again, maybe. Think they're going to set him up again?
Oh, he's going to take it. They don't have to set him up. DJ will find a shot.
Look at that move. Nice kick out. Haskins can hit it. Missed it. Fleming lost it. And we got a tie up and a jump ball. Possession will go to Medford.
2 offensive rebounds by Fleming on the same possession. They don't get a bucket off of it, but you love to see the hustle from the big man. And I could see Coach Brunson over there talking to his big fella heading to St. Joe's next year.
All right, we've got a final, thankfully. Well, folks, the number 5 seed, Manchester Township, took out Overbrook in a mild upset. So Manchester Township will be here Friday in the semifinal of this Group 2 bracket to take on the Panthers, and DJ Wagner with 2 more.
DJ did all that with his left hand. I talked about it. I was telling Liz Jaworski, she laughed about it. She heard our broadcast, her and Jaws listened in. She said, Coffee, I heard you say DJ can do things with his left hand that you can't do with your right.
They play a little above the rim, and Haskins has 2 more. Are you kidding me? Is Jaws watching now?
I believe so. They had some events that they were going to this evening, but they watched the game. And
Trey
nice
Powell
shot.
buries a 3. How many does he have? I am for 9. Whistle, traveling call.
Yeah.
9.
No, excuse me, I got 10. I got 10 for Powell.
No, I missed the free throw. Yep. That puts Powell in double figures. Another final. Sterling by 1. The 2 seed and the 10th seed Cinnaminson. 54-53. I'll tell you, hats off to Cinnaminson, though. Came into this with a 10 seed, and they almost upset number 2 Sterling, losing by a point. Lassiter, double team, tried to get rid of it, lost it. And you can see all the frustration. Look at Primus. Haddonfield is up big. And Camden is up big, so they don't reseed. So in the bracket, it will be Camden and Manchester Township, and it will be Haddonfield and Sterling. That's the final 4. DJ Wagner.
So you know what? If I can't get it from 3, I'll get it the old-fashioned way from 2.
Oh, Primus tried to go above the rim. We got to have that.
Oh, man, he definitely got up there quicker than Bradshaw can catch him with the left hand. He got to finish that young fella.
That's on Bradshaw. He's out.
Those are the 2 top 25 players in the country.
They calling a clean block, and look at Palmer and Bradshaw going at it. Little hand war there. Palmer pulls up, in and out with that jumper. Wagner's running. DJ Wagner knifing through and then kicks it out. Murray for 3. No good. Here's Kanye running the floor. Primus follows. Nice.
Oh, Primus, I love the way he finishes. He jumps right into the body.
Primus having a good game, Coffee. Out of bounds. A block foul, though, is called on the baseline by Frank Thiel.
I got 14 for Primus right now.
Foul is on Conyer. Substitution for Medford. Conyers coming out with 3 fouls. And into the game for the first time is Avery Singleton, junior guard. What do you think, 5'7"?
See Singleton, he's sitting there trying to figure out Teron Murray with the sneak back door.
Set play for Coach Brunson. Camden at 74 tonight. 50 seconds left in the third. That three is off the rim, no good. Medley running out. No numbers, so pull it up. Why not?
See the
and
control.
He buries it.
You see the control. He had the numbers on each side. Both of his wing defenders running the floor. The defense backs up. He just calmly pulls up, CP3-esque, Dave Williams-like, and hits the three.
Whistle's not there, and a jump ball. Wow. Officials ruled that both hands were on the ball when it went out of bounds. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to Camden with 23 seconds left.
10 points in the quarter by Sion Medley.
Murray, he can get hot, missed that one. Bradshaw, way up high, he'll go to the line.
Bradshaw's only got 2 points in the game. When you're talking about almost a 40-point margin, if he hits down these 2 free throws, it will be, but that's how talented this team is. Any given night, somebody can go off. I got 22 points leading all scores for Deshaun Haskins, our reigning Avenue Black player of the game.
Special guest coming up as we start the fourth quarter. So you look at Bradshaw, listed at 7 feet. Officials have stopped it again. You know what that's all about? Look at how they're still going. Look at Primus and Murray battling underneath. That's when the officials stopped that. That's Singleton with 6 seconds. Powell drives, he's fouled on the floor, no shot. Crowd into this. So that was Chris Martin with the foul call. With 4.5 seconds to go, Bradshaw's out. Look at Palmer. Look at Palmer battling. And a good call. The whistle comes.
Yeah, they caught Elijah. Elijah Perkins was holding on to Brandon Palmer on that inbound play.
Sebastian Haley with that call. We will get clarification on what that call was because it looked like he had signaled a technical foul, didn't it, when he went to the table? This is Rice at the horn. No good. We're through 3 tonight.
We'll need to see, bro.
Camden's got 8 minutes to go, and then they're on to the semifinals here on BFA.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Looking for the perfect place for your event, destination, wedding, or even a round of challenging golf? Our friends at Eastland Golf Course and the Greenview Inn guarantee your experience will have you feeling like an MVP. Owner Rob Bono and team provides the winning menu of fine dining that will exceed expectations. Tee up your next round of golf, family party, or dinner by calling 856-691-5558. That number again is 856-691-5558 for the Eastland Golf Course and the Greenview Inn. Frank Thiel always on top of things, gives us the explanation. As we start the fourth quarter, Chris Losey, Coffee Jones, and the BFA Sports crew, and we are honored to be with Temple alum because I am Temple alum and the mayor of Camden, Victor Carstarvin. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here watching my high school team play hard and exciting as they play. And so it's always good to come here to see our team and be around our community.
And I really appreciate that you watch these. You told me before, you said, I watch these. And Coffee and I do these games with an eye for, of course, me being from Temple. I mean, this is John Chaney disciple to the T, is it not?
Oh, no doubt about it. That's my guy over there coaching.
Yeah.
And he's been incredible for our program, the community. He loves every bit of it, just teaching, molding young men, and just being able to also be a part of the school, the kids, the administration. He loves it. And I'm so happy and proud of him, what he's been doing.
Of course, we're talking about Rick Brunson, Temple alum as well. There's a three-pointer. Look at this. Last year, this team didn't even have a home because of the renovations, and this is an absolutely state-of-the-art facility. It's amazing. How did this come through?
Well, this just goes back some years before me in the Christie administration, that we were able to, get funding for $135 million of a new school project. And so, unfortunately, our students had to be displaced. Even going back to when I was coaching, we didn't have a home. And the kids persevered, showed a lot of resilience. And they patiently, some of the seniors a couple of years ago didn't get a chance to see this building, but they're very much a part of, the fabric of this building. And it's good to see this year opening with this team and, our seniors that are on this team and our incredible juniors, start leading with DJ Wagner.
Sure.
So it's exciting. This is great for our community. It's great for, it's a great, what we call a shot in the arm for our city to have a school of this magnitude for our students.
John Calipari was in attendance. We were able to grab a picture with him. He left the building. He knows what the outcome is.
Oh, yeah.
He saw what he wanted to see.
Yeah, it was great seeing Coach Cal. We go back many, many years ago when I was playing at Temple and he was coaching at UMass. We had some good rivalries there. So he's been a good friend over the years. And it's always, like I told him, it's always good when I see you in the building, Cal. Always good.
I remember covering that Owls team. My first year was the #1 team in the country. Mark?
1988.
Yeah, 87, 88, right. I remember the regional final in the Meadowlands.
Oh.
And I remember also, for some reason, Peter Lee, of course, took a liking to me. And I really, really liked him.
Oh, man.
I thought he was great.
Mr. Lee, of course. President Lee, of course, is an unbelievable man.
Yeah.
And it was great being around him. He was always around our program. He and Coach Chaney had a great relationship, man.
Yep.
So
Yep.
You remind me of that 91 game. I still have nightmares about losing that game. Yeah, we had a good team. Mark Macon was a senior. Some great players that come off that team that went on to the NBA. Great experience.
About the Duke regional final?
No, I'm talking about, you're talking about the 88 Duke.
Yeah.
91 we lost to North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I played that game.
Yeah.
So, but it's great, man. I feel our team this year, past couple years have been playing with a lot of discipline, a lot of talent, well coached. And as you can see, when they get that pressure going on you, they turn the volume up, or it gets tough for teams.
Yeah. I'm not going to let you go, though, until you get an opportunity. Tell us, what are things that are happening now in Camden? I mean, you can just see how it's being revitalized. What's going on?
It's a lot of good things. We have some good infrastructure projects, our affordable housing. We just had a project, $145 million Ablage Village project, which is in our Kramer Hill section of Camden. It's going to be incredible homes built for our community in there. We just opened up our Kramer Hill waterfront, which is, outstanding what we have there. I mean, it's one of the 63 acres of land overlooking the Delaware River. And there's so many good things that are going on. Our parks, public safety, has been incredible with our police department and what they've done. And I'm just happy. I'm blessed to be in this position the city of Camden has did so much for me and been there for me. And it's cliche-ish, but it's real.
Oh, yeah.
To be able to lead and work with such great partnerships and nonprofits and organizations in our city to just push our city in a positive direction.
So you're going to like this. Today was opening day for me in my 20th season as a college baseball umpire.
Wow.
And I can tell you that I have Rutgers Camden on the schedule at least 3 times. Talk about that, because I can't wait to go down there.
On our new waterfront?
Yeah,
oh,
I can't wait. What do we got? What's in store?
First of all, it's like picturesque.
Mm-hmm.
When you go down there and the element of the Ben Franklin Bridge overlapping it, you're along the river, and it's just an incredibly clean look of field. So I can't wait for you to go down there. I can't wait for it to officially open. We're working on the dates for a ribbon cutting.
Okay.
And once that happens, it's going to be something great for not only Rutgers, but our community. It's going to be open for our community, our youth leagues. We're talking about a flag football league down there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be great. And that's what community is all about, doing things in the city so everyone can be involved.
You got to run? You good?
No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
What do you think of this? 2,000-point scores? Where does this Camden High rank in your memory?
Woo! Let me tell you something. I was telling someone the other day, from top to bottom, this team can go down as one of the top that we've ever had. And I thought last year's team was a really good team. It was unfortunate that we didn't get a chance to go through with our state championships, unfortunately, because of the pandemic. But this team, the talent on this team, the size, the skill level, the length at all positions, they match up with so many of our. In '81, DJ's grandfather's team was one of the most talented teams that we ever had. His father's team was a talented team. My '86 team was a talented team. But length, size, quickness, skill, and with a player the magnitude of DJ, they have the makings of, I'm not knock on wood. Yeah. We're looking to finish the deal this year, but they have the makings of being one of our top 5 teams ever.
Top to bottom, they're really
good team. Good team. And they're predominantly a young team.
Yeah.
So we got 4 or 5 juniors coming back next year.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I mean, Coffee and I talk about it all the time. It's like, you got to see 21 again for another year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The big kid, and it's just, I'll tell you, it's exciting to see, and I'm proud. It's proud.
Other than Coach, what other alumni do you keep in touch with from school?
Mark Macon, Mark Strickland, who played on that team.
Oh, sure.
He played in the NBA for 10 years.
Oh, sure.
My college roommate, Lamont Farrell. Aaron, I see whenever I go over there, he and I keep in contact. Jason Ivey was a freshman on my team. Derek Petit was a freshman on the team I keep in contact with. Unfortunately, we had a loss and lost Mick Kilgore.
Yeah,
that was a tough one. He was a really good friend.
We had some classes together, actually. Mick and
really?
Yeah,
he was great dude, and someone that I often kept in contact with. So we miss him dearly. The teams, a lot of the older guys get to stay together. Howie Evans, those teams. Tim Perry's here tonight. I saw.
Is he really?
Tim's a good friend of mine. So
he's great too.
We call it team together. That's what Coach always talked about, team together. So we try to, as we're older, keep that intact. And I'm hoping my Owls, they got a big game either tonight or tomorrow against
tomorrow
Houston.
Night, I think it is.
Houston,
I think it's tomorrow night.
Yeah. Boy, if we can pull that off going into the AAC tournament, that would be great.
Exactly. Mr. Mayor.
Oh, man.
It's great to see you.
Thank you.
You ain't leaving without a business card, though.
I haven't done this in years, right here. This just talking basketball and things like that.
Yeah, but to recognize the RTF program at Temple, that scores major points.
Listen, man, I do many RTF majors. Listen, we in the city of Philadelphia, in this community, we have so many people that's engulfed in the radio, television, and communication world.
No doubt.
It's amazing.
No doubt. I remember my first gig at WRTI was doing sports on the Fusion Friday program. Remember that? Fusion Jazz on Friday nights.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was great. Great.
I'm going back.
Yeah. So we keep, listen, man. We're continuing pushing in a positive direction in my city.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I've got so many great people. Our superintendent, Katrina McCombs, who was my high school cheerleader.
Oh, wow.
The superintendent was the captain of our cheerleader team when I played. Our school board president, Minister Wasim Muhammad, was on my 86 team. They went undefeated, was number 1 in the country. Yeah, so it's my best friend, Denny Brown, works with me in my administration. So it's a lot of.
It's in the family.
Got a good positive things going on with
Awesome.
some great people.
So, this is awesome. When I found out, too, that you were elected the mayor, I was like, what a perfect fit, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
eat,
been
breathe, sleep, Camden. It's unbelievable.
It's been lit. I love my city.
Yeah.
I love my city and everything about it. And, it's been quite a journey, and I'm so happy to be where I'm at.
Do the kids give you, they talk to you a lot, these current kids?
I see the point guard we run. I always mess with him about being, always mess with him about being a point guard. But, for the most part, I just watch, from afar, celebrate what they're doing, tell them to keep working, and wanting to be better. That's all. Want to be better. It's a lot of players out here around this world. Just keep wanting to be better.
You going to come back Friday?
Yeah, I'll be here.
You going to be here?
No doubt about it.
You ain't leaving without a business card.
I got you.
Great to see you.
Yep.
The mayor of Camden, Victor Karstaffen, Temple alum, my man. Oh, hell, you got it. You absolutely. So what we got? 92-58. Camden is rolling, and they will take on Manchester, by the way, Vic. Manchester beat Overbrook 5-4, so the next matchup is Manchester Township, and the face is like, who cares? Come on here, Mr. Coffee. Rodney Barge, who had some points while we were talking to the mayor, and classmate, Temple alum. Here's a three. Lassiter. We're down to 1:45 to go. From the corner, three is no good. Running out is Rice, following is Lassiter with a reverse. Can't get it. Off premise, out of bounds. Coffee, what do you think? Victor Karstaffen, Temple. I mean, the community, it's great how they came full circle.
Yeah, new basketball arena, gym they built here. Clarence Turner Gymnasium, DeJuan Wagner Court, #1 team in the country at one point. Has dropped as far as 6 or 7, but right now they're still a top 10 team in all of America. The football team has been fairly successful in recent history. They got a new coach coming in this season. Things are turning around in the entire city of Camden.
Don't forget, when you look good, you play good, and after the game, there's no better place to ball out for your urban streetwear and contemporary fashions than Avenue Black. Speaking of balling out, be sure to stay tuned after the final buzzer with Coffee Jones as he awards tonight's Avenue Black Player of the Game with a fresh new jacket with a big B on it and a little A. And no call. That was a good job, I think, by the official. Sebastian Haley stayed off of that contact, and instead there's a shooting foul. 1:09 to go.
Well, right now we're looking at some of the box scores for the Camden High team.
Go for it.
Desir Haskins led all scores with 22 points. DJ Wagner, even though he didn't make a three-point basket in this ball game, he still finished with 18, getting to the cup, and I counted him for 8 steals on the night. He's going to be our Avenue Black Player of the Game.
Who is?
DJ Wagner. I mean, I think I owe him. You know, you can kind of flip it between Monday and here. He had 30 on Monday.
Yeah.
I gave it to Haskins for his all-around play. This night,
you gave it to Haskins because he brought the house down with that jam.
That jam.
Quarter.
Oh, we got a nice breakaway steal by Jason Smith. Get up there. Oh, my goodness.
Jason Smith. And he loves it. Look at him.
Look at his teammates on the sideline. I didn't expect a little guy to get up that high.
35 seconds to go.
Coach Cal, you left too early. We got some ballers here. Watch the young fella get up. I got to check the floor. I'm going to go over there and jump and see if I can get up that high. Maybe it's in the floor or something like that, Chris. This gym is mighty bouncy this year.
.37 seconds to go. And onward we go. Manchester Township. Tonight's game was produced and directed by Ryan Schumacher. Cameras tonight, Charles Hope, of course, Josh Davidson, and Manny, who is behind the backboard.
Great job by our crew as always.
In 2 places tonight, the executive producers of BFA Sports are Al Fisher, Doug Stasic, and Brian Murray. And that's Barge.
You know what they're going
Another
for?
3.
They're going for 100, Chris. If they get a stop, they're going to try to shoot it. I don't know if Med Tech's going to sit on the basketball or not, but they're going to try to shoot it to get 100 points again.
Oh, there it is. 15 seconds. Steele on the floor. Murray's got it. To the basket, and he's fouled with 8 seconds to go.
Anticlimactic. I wish you'd have kicked it to the corner for the 3, but they're all cheering. They're trying to get 100 points again for the 2nd straight game here at Camden. This might be the loudest you ever hear a team cheer for a free throw.
Oh, yeah. And you hear a fan yelling, no pressure, no pressure. Here it goes. The first one, no.
Oh,
and that was it.
It's a run.
And Sion Medley just threw the towel on the floor.
Now you want him to miss it to see if Glenn King can get a rebound.
Oh, they were trying.
He tried it.
And Rick Brunson didn't like that at all.
Yeah, that looks bad. That looks bad.
No, he didn't like that at all.
That looks bad. Come on, Teron. They're going to talk about that one.
They couldn't even put a Gretzky up there.
Yeah, you got to make the first one. You got to make the first one. Good win by Camden.
Are on their way to the semifinals with a convincing win over Medford Tech, 98-64. They move on, and we will have coffee in the player of the game, sponsored by Avenue Black, when we come back here on BFA.
No good, Frederick! And at the buzzer! And at the buzzer! He called it!
You'll find the hottest and latest trends in affordable luxury and suburban streetwear at Avenue Black in the Deptford Mall. Their in-house designs, Avenue Black, Urbane, and designed by Charles J., have seen a significant rise in notoriety, rocked by everyone from Swizz Beatz to Paige Hurd and Romeo Miller. You'll love the affordable high-end boutique store that houses all the best designs, edgy styles, and limited editions at Avenue Black.
It's Coffee Jones here at Camden High School with our Avenue Black player of the game, DJ Wagner, 18 points. I counted you for 8 steals. You might have had more than that, DJ. Just talk about your intensity on the defensive end tonight in this blowout victory in the second round.
we just knew we just had to come out and play hard. You know, it's playoff time. Coach said, you know, it's like a new season for us. So we just got to come out with a different kind of intensity and just come out and just with the same thing on our mind every game. So that's just playing defense, just playing hard, and the flow of that steals and stuff like that going to come.
Just talk about how the depth of your team. That's the last thing I want to talk about. Deshair Haskins led all scorers with 22 tonight. Bradshaw didn't have a big game, but you didn't need the big fella because you guys were just so solid all around.
Yes, I feel like we got a lot of weapons that you know we could all help and feed off each other. So every game, is going to be somebody that you know just get off and have a good shooting game or good shooting night, and that just comes with playing hard and just playing with intensity.
Well, congratulations, you're Avenue Black Player of the Game. You can go over to the mall. They'll have a nice Letterman jacket set up for you, and good luck to your Friday night, DJ. This is Coffee Jones. We're going to wrap things up for BFA Sports. We'll see you Friday night right here at Camden on BFA.
Outlet pass. Numbers. Here we go. Bang!